It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Thank you for spending this Klein Vrydag with us today. And now we delve into the art world just a little bit, from amplifying unheard voices to walking every single bold path. Now, Absa is proud to keep showing up for South Africans in meaningful ways, and we've seen it do it time and time again. And right now, we're bringing that passion to the screen with Untold stories with our friends over at Absa. Now, to kick off Women's Month, we shine the light on the 2021 Le Atelier ambassador, Adelheid Frackiewicz, and her powerful solo exhibition, Drawing the Line, now open at Cape Town's AVA Gallery. And of course, Gray was there last night to experience it all. Plus, we sit down with Dr. Paul Bayliss to explore how Absa continues to uplift and also invest in the new wave of African artistic talent. So thank you guys so much for being here. Probably a bit tired because last night I heard was a roaring success. Are we feeling good? How's the feels right now?
Feeling good, feeling happy.
Feeling happy?
Yes,
that's good. How about you, Doc?
Fantastic evening last night, but all energetic.
Oh,
Yes.
this is what I've heard, and I'm so glad to hear that as well. Doc, maybe I could just talk to you a little bit more about the Le Atelier competition, an incredible piece of work that Absa's been doing year in and year out. How is it actually changing the lives of creatives and artists?
It's can you believe it? Almost a 4-decade competition. 39 years we've been, as Absa, been running the Absa Atelier and allowing artists to tell their stories. But what it is, it identifies young emerging artists from across the African continent. And through that, we then celebrating our artistic talent in terms of artists from this continent. And we need to keep putting the spotlight into our creators and celebrating their skills and giving them a platform. And that's what the Absa Atelier does.
And you know what? It's all about opportunity, because the stories on our continent, in our country, are so rich. It just needs that platform, like you're saying, in order to amplify it and get it on out there. So solo exhibitions are part of the process as well. Why is it also important to shine a light on artists, but also offer the opportunity for a solo exhibition?
So as part of the prize, you know, we offer mentorship, master classes, international residency for the artist as well. But an artist also wants to be able to show up. An artist wants to be able to put up their hand and say, I'm here, look at me, notice me. And that's what the solo exhibition does. It gives them a platform for them to shine. And our partnership with AVA Gallery in Cape Town allowed that, where we were able to showcase Adelheid. I mean, it's been 2 years, I think, of blood, sweat and tears for her.
I can imagine.
Pulling together the show. But really, it's been able for her to say, take notice, I'm here, I've arrived.
Oh my goodness, and you have. You've arrived. I saw you in passing yesterday as you left our radio station. I said, I can't wait to sit down with you and have this conversation, because, of course, the accumulation of it happened in 2021. There must have been so much excitement. But the fact that you've also followed through into 2025 to lead to this moment, I mean, Alad, what does that feel like for you? Where is your headspace at? How has this really amplified your career?
I mean, I think it's really an exciting moment. It's a lot of work, you know, getting everything ready, working with Absa. It's been a real journey, but a huge privilege. And I think to see things come together, I don't see it as a final point. I've still got lots more work to do, but it's a kind of relief and also just a absolute exciting. I just want to soak it all in, enjoy it.
Sometimes it's hard to be present because you're just working, your head is down. But last night, I hope that you got a moment to really accept the flowers that people were bringing you.
It was amazing. And I think it really has done a lot for my career to get this kind of exposure, to sit here today, to be able to be with all those, meet new people, you know, have all the important things happen and just be in the spotlight for a moment. It's not my typical space, but I appreciate it. And I think it's you know, it helps our careers as artists to just take the next steps.
Yeah, visibility is also important.
Absolutely.
And especially in an art gallery where you might have people that aren't necessarily into the high arts, just walk on by in town, stop by and then see your work. So tell me a bit more about this. Can you break it down? It's called Drawing the Line. What is that about? What was the inspiration into it?
So I started drawing lines in 2017 with the birth of my second child.
Wow.
And it was a kind of a process that I could engage with at home, especially because my sculptural work is very sticky and and difficult technically. And I started, it was a way of kind of capturing time and doing something in between. It's a difficult time having a new baby.
Oh, I can imagine.
And it became like a kind of diary for me. It references a kind of language, a visual language. So, and that I just started with this process. And then I started also thinking about what can the line really mean to me or in general. And I thought of the line, it has these opposing concepts, like the idea of dividing and, a property. One side is yours, one side is mine. It's dividing, but and countries as well. It can kind of...
Like borders, for example.
It can exclude or include some, exclude. So that I found very interesting, but I also found the fact that a line can connect places, can connect people, and you can throw a line.
Yes.
So I love that kind of combination.
And we're here for it. Art definitely imitating life and life imitating art. And thank you for representing it. I can't wait to set a date and head on through. I'm very excited. But if people are young, aspiring artists, Doc, how do they even get involved? Is there opportunity? You said 39 years, which means we're hoping to push for many more to come.
Definitely. I mean, as I say to any young aspiring artist, self-taught, professionally trained, enter the Absa Atelier, make use of the opportunity. I mean, we finished the adjudication for this year. I can, because I know many of your viewers have entered and they are waiting.
They're waiting.
When are we going to get the score? So, I mean, we're going to be announcing the winners for this year on the 11th of October.
Ooh, that's soon.
So it's soon. And I mean, fantastic work, again, fantastic work that's come in, where we've had artists telling their stories, sharing their journey. But to any artist, go to the Absa Atelier website and enter it. Again, next year, entries will open on the 1st of April. You've 2 months, you've got a period now to begin working on your work.
Get to work.
Start working.
I love that. Well, you've heard the call. You've seen the evidence as well. Make sure that you definitely get involved in this. Head over to that website for Absa Atelier and make sure that you also catch Drawing the Line at AVA Gallery out in Cape Town, in the Mother City, an exhibition not to be missed. And if you are an emerging artist, you heard the good Doc tell you exactly what to do. Keep an eye on the horizon, because the next Absa Atelier could be your big moment. Until the next time, stay inspired and keep telling your story through art, because #YourStoryMatters.